Aloha ukulele folk. Kimo Hussey and Zanuck Lindsay are with you again, and what we'd like to do is to talk to you about the instruments that we're going to play. When are we going to play these? Like forever. One of the things Zanuck and I like to do, in addition to being sure that we provide you high quality instruction, is also to provide you high quality instruments and give you the opportunity to listen to these, to talk about them, and even to purchase them if you would like. Why do we do this? Well, ukulele around the world is so popular, rightfully so, that it becomes difficult for us as ukulele players to learn about instruments, especially the higher quality instruments that are being made. And one of the things that Zanuck and I want to do is to emphasize high quality. Does that mean that some of the starter ukes that are made are low quality ukes? No, it doesn't. They're just very different. But as you know, the degree to which we put quality into anything that we do is the degree to which the experience itself becomes richer. So I want to take the opportunity of telling you about the two instruments that we're playing, just so that you can get an idea not only of the different sounds and the way instruments are made, but also give you an idea of what it is that Zanuck and I want to do in terms of the education we bring to you with instruments.
Right.
But tell us about.
Absolutely. This is the latest development in the ukulele family, and it's called a kiku. Hawaiian language people, that's kahako over the I and the U. Okay, and that was a name that a friend of mine and I, Nara Cardenas, and I thought that this specific instrument would deserve, because it is not a mini guitar, in my opinion. And there were all kinds of hybrid names for it. Guitar lele, uktar, we called it a gook.
Ukulele.
That's an awful name. Doesn't it sound odd? Ukulele. That's so, we looked back and we found an olelo noeao, a Hawaiian proverb, and found this beautiful word, kiku. It's just a very simple word, meaning to stand fast and to stand in your independence. Then that's what this is. This is its own entity. So we saw this instrument, and now some of the finest luthiers in the world are creating some of these, and so we're really excited about that. So as you can see, there's more than 4 strings, but the key is that the top 4 strings are ukulele tuning. And what I thought made it unique was that these lower strings, instead of thinking of them in guitar perspective, are actually low strings for ukulele, so it expands the range. So when you have in ukulele, okay, that would be G7, C7, F. Now you can add you have nice lower notes to add to it. And it's a really fun instrument to play, and it complements this one as well.
Right, and tone-wise, sound-wise, I can hear the difference between that and a regular ukulele.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's his G7, and here comes mine. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's nice.
So actually, instrument-wise, it's not new. It's not a new instrument. But what we're trying to do is to give it some emphasis so that you know. One of the wonderful things about ukuleles that we should always keep in mind is that ukulele doesn't have to be just one forever. There's so many things that can change sound on an ukulele, and we want to be aware of those so we can take advantage of those. Some ukuleles, this tenor ukulele has 4 strings, some have 6 and 8, some has 5. We've been working with some wonderful luthiers, And one of the things they're working on is adding another string, right?
Right.
Right to that guy. Why would you do something like that?
We're bored, you know. I'm not really sure. Actually, there is a musical reason for it. There's already 6 strings here, but imagine a lower tone below this string. And that would give you options to really have a lot of different combinations of tunings. So you can play without retuning your instrument right away. So that's one of the things.
So if you come out with a 7-string Kiko, and we only have these 4 things to work at, Zanuck's going to show you how to do that.
Right, exactly. I'm developing the technique as we speak.
Again, remember we're talking about combining different kinds of instruments and presenting those instruments from the standpoint of you getting to learn about ukuleles, because one of the wonderful, wonderful things about ukuleles now are the improvements that are being made by luthiers, the people who make the instruments. These people are making instruments that look better, they're easier to play, and they sound better. Let me tell you just a little bit about this tenor ukulele. I'm very excited about it. The maker, his name is John Kennard. The last name is spelled Kinnard, and he lives in San Diego. And this ukulele, I had opportunity to collaborate with John before he made this. The back and sides are kokobolo. The top is spruce. And some of the things that are very wonderful and different about this ukulele, first of all, is that it has a longer scale. Most tenor ukuleles do not exceed about 17 inches from here, the nut here, down to the bridge. This one is 19 inches. What does that do? Several things. Number one, by extending the fretboard a little bit, it creates more room down around here, around the 7th or 8th or 9th frets. And I can actually hold some chords there and get pretty good sound from that. And up here is an octave C, so I have lots of range. The other thing about this ukulele is that it has the fretboard is made out of from snake wood, which is my favorite fretboard wood because it's so hard. And hardness on the fretboard to me equates to smoothness. The other thing about this ukulele is that the strings, the width, the space between these strings is just a little bit bigger. Why? Because I've found that when there's a little more space, vertical space between the strings, that it's easier to finger. What is the optimum space? I have no idea. But it's just something relatively new that we've been thinking about.
And you have a blowhole.
That's right. That's right. This is a side port. And the number one thing that I love about side ports is that they project sound up to the player. And so there's plenty enough sound out here so that we can share the sound. You get your share, the bigger share, and I get mine. Which is up here.
It's like a little monitor speaker you have there.
Yeah. So it's a wonderful, wonderful instrument. And one of the other things I want to tell you about this instrument, especially to luthiers, is the kokobolo. And the spruce top, in effect, or rosewood and spruce is one of the very, very best wood combinations. And this ukulele, its sustain is what I like best about it. Do something?
Yeah, why don't I play something to show off the differences in our tone then?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Keep going. See how nice and mellow that sound is? And you don't have to get really loud and complicated. There's really no need for that. opportunity to hear what's going on. If you have any questions about these instruments, let us know. You can do that pretty easy. See you next time.